Hi grade 5. Today I would like to discuss chapter 15, handling data. What do you mean by data? The information collected is called data. We can use pictures, numbers, graphs, symbols, etc. to represent the data. You have already learned about bar graph in class 4. Let us just recall about bar graph. Here in the picture what you can see is a bar graph. There are few things which has to be taken care while you prepare or read a bar graph. The first and foremost thing is there should be a title for the bar graph. If you look at this picture, here this is the title of the bar graph. School supplies students use. And the second one is the labeling on both the axes. So you know this is the vertical axis and this is the horizontal axis. So in both the axes you can see the labeling. In the vertical axis it shows the number of supplies and in the horizontal axis it shows the types of school supplies. So this is the labeling work. The third one is the scale. The scale shows the numbers to show how many. So these are the few things which you have to be careful while you prepare or read a bar graph. The next point is about there are two types of bar graphs. One is a horizontal bar graph that what you're seeing over here, and the other one is a vertical bar graph. This type of bar graphs. Now next we will discuss about how to read a bar graph and answer to the questions which are given following the bar graph. So this also you have already learned in grade 4. This is just the recalling of that. So here is a bar graph which you can see in the screen that shows the number of children in different sections of grade 5. So in the vertical axis they shows the number of students in different sections. In the horizontal axis they shows the different sections. And each square, here the value of each square is 1. Looking at the vertical axis you can identify. Okay, so just one sec, go through the graph. So this is about A section and this is B section strength and C and D and E. So this is all about the bar graph. Now let us see what are the questions. So these are the questions which you have to answer by reading the bar graph. Look at the first question. Which section has the most number of children? Here the answer is already given, section A. Let us check whether the answer is correct. So here when you look at this graph, yes, section A has 10 number of students and all the others are less than section A. So section A has most number of children. Let us see the second question. The second question is, two sections have equal strength. Which are they? So there are two sections which has got two equal strength. Which are they? That is the second question. Let us observe the bar graph. So if you look at this bar graph, section C and section E, these two bars are standing as equal, or the number of section C and section E is equal. What is the number? It is 9. So in both the section, that is section C and section E, number of students are 9. Let us go for the third question. The third question is, which section has the least number? So when you observe the bar graph, in which section do you find the least number of students? Yeah, in section D. And what is the number? Yes, it is 4. Alright. So that is the answer for the third question. Let us go for the last question. Fourth question is, what is the total strength of class 5? So to get the total strength of class 5, what should we do? Yes, we should add the strength in all the sections. So when you add, what do you get? So if you start adding, in section A we have 10 and in section B we have 7. 10 plus 7 is 17 and in section C we have 9. 17 plus 9 is 25 and 26. 26 plus 4 is 30 and 30 plus 9 is 39. So the total strength of class 5 is 39. Now next we will go for tally marks. Tally marks means it is just a way of expressing numbers using vertical lines and also counting in groups of 5. So one vertical line shows the number 1, and if there are 3 vertical lines it shows or it represents number 3, and if there are 4 vertical lines it shows number 4. If you want to express number 5 using tally marks, you can look at this picture. What they are shown is number 5. After drawing 4 vertical lines, there should be a diagonal line drawn across the 4 lines. So this shows the tally marks for number 5. So here in the picture you can see tally marks for numbers 1 to 10. Look at this. What is the tally marks for number 4? 4 vertical lines. And for 5, 4 vertical lines and 1 diagonal line across. So this shows number 5. And to express number 9, we can write 5 plus 4. That is 5 is this and 4 vertical lines. So it is 9. Same way, if you do 2 5s, 5 plus 5, 10. So this is how we write tally marks. Now let us do a worksheet on tally marks. Now this worksheet shows the sales of different evening snacks or food items in Lisa's shop. So here you need to first find what number these tally marks express. Okay, so when you find that, look at the first one. First food item is burger. When you count 5, 10, 15 plus 1, 16. So here 16. Okay, and here again 5, 10, 15, 20 and again a 4. So it is 24. Okay, 24. And here again 5, 10, 2. That is 12. And here 5 and another 3. So it is 8. So this is the number of different food items sold in her shop. Now let us look at the questions. Look at the first question. How many burgers were sold? So when he counted, what is the number of burgers were sold? Yes, it is 16. So here you can write the answer as 16. 16 can be written over here, 16 burgers. Look at the second question. Which item was sold the most? So most means more. So which one was sold more? Yes, pizza. Alright. So you can write that as second one's answer. Now look at the third question. How many more fried chickens were sold than hot dogs? So you have to compare with the number of fried chicken sold and hot dog. So here fried chicken is 12 and hot dogs are 8 in number. So you have to subtract, right? So 12 minus 8 is 4. So how many fried chickens were sold more than hot dogs? Yes, 4. Okay. Now look at the fourth question. Which item was sold the least? Least means in very less. So which is the item which was sold in very less? Yes, hot dog. Alright, that is only 8. Now look at the last question. How many items were sold in all? So for that what you have to do? You need to add up all these. So first one is again 16, 24, 12, 8. So 12 plus 8 is 20. 20 plus 24 is 44. And 44 plus 16 is 60. 60. So the total number of food items were sold in Lisa's shop was 60. So this is all about tally marks. Now I'll explain about your homework. This is page number 221 in your Max content book. Here they have given a horizontal bar graph and there are 4 questions just below that. Read the bar graph, understand the information given in the bar graph and answer all these 4 questions in your content book itself. This is the second page, exercise 15B in your Max content book, page number 224. So there are 3 questions given. Whichever questions can be completed in the content book, you can complete in the content book. If you need to complete it in the classwork, any of these questions, if you need to use the classwork, use the classwork also. So that's all for today. Meet you all in the next section. Thank you, children.